The 5 best 85-inch TVs. The best 85-inch TVs deliver a viewing experience that smaller displays simply can't match. Though sets this big used to be rare, most brands now sell 85-inch versions of several popular TV models. And while still expensive, they've come down in price a lot over the last few years. To help you find the ideal extra-large display for your needs, our experts have compiled a carefully curated list of the best 85-inch TVs you can buy. The TCL QM8 offers the best balance between price and performance at this size thanks to its bright QLED panel and high-contrast mini LED backlight. But if price isn't a concern, the LG G4 is a premium OLED with stunning picture quality that beats every other 85-inch TV we've tested. Number 5. Sony 4K Ultra HD TV Bravia 9 Smart Google TV. For everyday entertainment at a decent price, check out Sony Bravia's 85X Smart TV. An excellent choice, it uses 4K HDR, high dynamic range, processor X1 and Google TV to offer vivid picture quality and an intuitive interface. The screen shines in the dark, with deep blacks and bright, rich colors, thanks to its Triluminos Pro color panel. Films shot in 2K and HD are also upscaled as closely as possible to 4K quality here. Sports fans and gamers will appreciate Sony's Motion Flow XR technology, which inserts extra frames where needed to create smoother, sharper action scenes. Happy reviewers love that they can search for their favorite content via voice commands, thanks to Google TV. It's a sleek, modern TV that has everything you need. The only drawback may be the fact that it has a narrow viewing angle, so images look washed out from the sides, according to some reviewers. Bonus: buy with 0% installments, and pay 462.42 dirhams for 12 months with select banks. Add wall mounting service with a wall bracket for free. Warranty: the manufacturer provides 1-year warranty. Amazon offers 1-year extended warranty by Salama Care for 341 dirhams, and 1-year accidental damage protection for 569 dirhams. Number 4. Samsung 85-inch QM8 QLED 8K TV. Though we think most buyers are better off with a high-end 4K TV, 8K displays like the Samsung QM8 have their fans, especially at extra-large screen sizes. At 85 inches, an 8K TV will offer some benefits over 4K thanks to higher pixel density, which means you can sit very close without seeing individual pixels like you would on a 4K set this large. However, it's important to remember that the perks of 8K are subtle. There's still no native 8K content to watch outside a few YouTube videos. And though the TV's upscaling looks great, it's not a huge improvement over watching the same content on a 4K TV with similar capabilities. But even ignoring its 8K resolution, the QM8 is just a stunning QLED TV. Its mini LED backlight is one of the best out there, and it gets about as close to OLED level contrast as we've seen on a display like this. It also has a high peak brightness of about 2300 nits, and it can sustain that brightness much better than an OLED. This is one of the best Samsung TVs you can buy, but its impressive picture quality is more a result of its dimming performance and quantum dot colors rather than its actual pixel count. If you're willing to spend top dollar for high-end picture quality, we still think you're better off with a premium 4K OLED like the LG G4. But if you're set on buying an 8K display, the QM8 is easily one of the best 85-inch TVs to snag. Buyers should note that Samsung now sells a 2024 edition of this display, called the QM900D. We also tested that model, and it performed much like the QM900C. But since the QM900D costs much more, we still recommend the older model as the better value. Number 3. LG 83-inch G4 OLED 4K TV. LG's 83-inch G4 OLED is the ultimate high-end TV in this size. It's the most advanced OLED available at 83 inches, besting the overall picture quality of all our other picks. Of course, it also has the highest price tag of any TV you'll find in this guide. First things first, buyers should note that the 83-inch G4 is designed with wall mounting in mind. So much so that it doesn't include a traditional TV stand. Instead, you get a bracket that lets you mount it flush to your wall with virtually no gap. It looks beautiful hung up this way, but you can buy a stand separately if wall mounting isn't an option for your room. Outside its elegant style, the G4 is a picture quality powerhouse. Using LG's latest OLED Evo panel, it offers all the benefits that OLEDs are known for, including an infinite contrast ratio, perfect black levels that disappear into a dark room, and wide viewing angles so you get a great image no matter where you sit. In addition, the 83-inch G4 incorporates MLA, micro lens array, technology to boost its brightness. This feature was missing from the 83-inch edition of last year's G3, and it enables a sizable upgrade in luminance over competing 83-inch OLEDs, like the Samsung S90C. During our tests, we measured a peak of around 1,550 nits on the 65-inch G4, which should carry over to the 83-inch option. Though the Samsung S95D OLED can get brighter in short bursts, that model is not available in 83 inches. As it stands, the 83-inch G4 is the brightest OLED you can get in such a large screen size, and it delivers gorgeous HDR highlights while maintaining great performance even in rooms with a lot of light. LG's WebOS Smart TV interface rounds out the package with solid navigation speed, access to every major streaming app, and nice perks like hands-free voice control and a remote that supports motion controls. You can navigate menus by waving the remote at the screen to move a virtual cursor. Our top pick, the TCL QM8 QLED, still delivers a better price-to-performance ratio, and our mid-range OLED pick, the Samsung S90C, offers similar contrast capabilities for less money. But if budget isn't a concern and you want the absolute best image quality you can get at this size, the LG G4 is the 83-inch TV to beat. Number 2. Samsung 83-inch S90C OLED 4K TV. Samsung's 83-inch S90C OLED is more than double the price of many similarly sized QLED TVs, but its picture quality is a clear step above. The S90C delivers an infinite contrast ratio with deeper black levels and wider viewing angles than any QLED, leading to a notable upgrade in overall image performance, especially if you like to watch TV in a dim home theater environment. We still think our top pick, the TCL QM8 QLED, is a better overall value at this size, but if you're willing to spend twice as much, this mid-range OLED has key perks. In a dark room, the S90C's pixel-level contrast control outmatches any QLED we've reviewed, offering one of the best movie-watching experiences you can get from an 83-inch TV. Though not as bright as the QM8, or LG's more expensive G4 OLED, the S90C still gets bright enough for most needs. However, unlike smaller versions of the S90C, the 83-inch model does not use quantum dots. This means bright colors won't look quite as vivid as they do on the 77-, 65-, and 55-inch sizes. And while smaller S90C models do support a 144Hz refresh rate with a PC, the 83-inch S90C maxes out at 120Hz. This will still enable high frame rate support on consoles like the PS5 but could be a drawback for dedicated PC gamers. In this performance class, there's also the 83-inch LG C3 OLED to consider. At this size, the C3 and S90C both use similar, if not identical, display panels. Their prices tend to fluctuate, so one is often on sale for less than the other. Though we lean toward recommending whichever happens to be cheapest at the moment, there are some small differences worth noting. Both TVs support the standard HDR10 format, but the C3 also supports Dolby Vision, while the S90C supports HDR10+. Dolby Vision and HDR10+ offer similar performance, but Dolby Vision is more widespread on streaming services. Check out our HDR TV guide for more details on each format. On the other hand, the S90C has the bonus of supporting the Xbox Game Pass app directly through its smart TV interface. With this app, Game Pass members can stream Xbox games without a console. Samsung and LG also sell 2024 versions of each TV, called the S90D and C4. While they both get a little brighter than their 2023 counterparts, they cost substantially more. For now, we think the 2023 editions remain the better buys. Number 1. TCL 85-inch QM8 QLED 4K TV. When it comes to balancing price and image quality, TCL's QM8 QLED is the best 85-inch TV. It's incredibly bright, while maintaining excellent contrast thanks to the precision of its mini LED backlight with local dimming. And despite its extra-large size, it's often available for $1,700 or less, an unbeatable value for such a big display with these specifications. though we typically recommend OLED models, like the Samsung S90C, as the top pick in most of our best TV guides. OLEDs at this screen size jump up dramatically in price, and many are missing color and brightness features found on their smaller counterparts. An OLED will still deliver the best overall image quality, but at this size, the QM8 QLED has a big edge in value for most people. The QM8's color volume is especially impressive thanks to its quantum dot filter, which you won't find on any OLED over 77 inches. Quantum dots also help the TV achieve a peak brightness of around 2000 nits, which is more than enough to enjoy the full benefits of most HDR content. This display also has a leg up over cheaper QLED models thanks to its high number of local dimming zones, which helps the QM8 achieve deep black levels without major halos around bright objects. However, contrast still can't match the pixel precision of an OLED panel, so you might see the dimming zones at work during certain scenes when watching TV in a dark room. When reviewing the QM8, we noticed slight issues with shadow details getting lost in dimmer scenes, but this can be mitigated by adjusting some of the display's settings. But the QM8's biggest weakness is its viewing angles. Colors and contrast distort when you sit to the side of the screen. If you want a similar 85-inch QLED with better off-axis viewing, we recommend Samsung's more expensive QM90C. Otherwise, you'll need to pay substantially more for an OLED like the Samsung S90C or LG C3. With Google TV built in, the QM8 offers a reliable interface and easy access to all of the best streaming services. The TV is also a great fit for gamers since it offers up to a 144Hz refresh rate for smooth motion when paired with a compatible PC. The TV's build and design aren't as premium as more expensive models, but the QM8's strengths far outweigh its cons. A 2024 version of this TV is now available as well. TCL says the new model can hit a whopping 5000 nits, which is a notable step up. However, it's rare for HDR videos to call for that level of extreme brightness. And since the 2024 model costs much more, the 2023 QM8 remains our top recommendation.